What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to talk about something that's happening in New Zealand. Crime is going crazy over there. Pair with trunk full of KFC arrested while trying to enter lockdown Auckland, where restaurants remain shut. That's right, guys. Too many people smuggling KFC into places that it doesn't belong, and I just know that we have to talk about criminals like this. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I'm getting quiet now, laying low when you reach, so I'm piping down, making out, stack the bread.
Alright, guys, obviously fried chicken is something that's very dangerous. We have to keep it out of the hands of the public in times like this, because truthfully, if people start being able to buy KFC, who knows what's next? They're gonna want McDonald's, they're gonna want Burger King, and we just can't let that happen. I seriously love how New Zealand is just like such a meme country that they literally have problems with KFC smugglers. This sounds very American, but then I remembered there's no way in hell America would ever close their KFC, so this had to have been somewhere else. Two alleged gang associates found with a car trunk full of KFC takeout were arrested as they tried to enter New Zealand's largest city on Sunday in a breach of strict coronavirus lockdown rules, according to police. Under Auckland's Alert Level 4 lockdown measures, the strictest in the country, restaurants, including takeout services, remain closed and everyone must stay home. Only essential services are open. I love how they mention that these are two gang associates, bro. We are literally living in a timeline where gangs in New Zealand were like, yeah, whatever, we used to sell crack and that made us money. But have y'all heard of how much profit there is in flipping KFC in a level 4 lockdown city? They probably have New Zealanders paying like $500 for a thing of mashed potatoes and gravy just so they can mainline it with an IV, bro. You know things are going crazy when gangs are like, yeah, we're not doing the drugs anymore. We're just gonna start being Uber Eats delivery drivers. Like, this is what happens when you outlaw Uber Eats, dude. This is honestly something that just reads like out of a comedy movie. The news on this planet continues to get weirder and weirder. The more it goes on, the more I'm convinced we have to be living in a simulation. Because only in a simulation do gangs start like smuggling trunks full of KFC all over the place. On the bright side, if we're going to start being on the lookout for people smuggling fast food, I think we have to train police dogs a lot less. It's probably a lot easier for a dog to find a trunk full of KFC than it is to find anything else they've been looking for. There you go. There's your repurposing your stray dogs, New Zealand. I don't know if you have a lot over there. I don't know a lot about your country. But if you have stray dogs, just start letting the police walk around with them. You'll find anyone trying to smuggle some fast food into the city pretty damn quick. These guys are like in jail now, you know? They're sitting in the waiting cell. What are you in here for? We were trying to smuggle some KFC across the border. The rest of New Zealand is at level 2, with restaurants, cafes, bars, and nightclubs open and residents allowed to leave their homes. Police were patrolling the back roads near the outskirts of Auckland when they noticed a suspicious-looking vehicle. A New Zealand police spokesperson said in a statement Monday. Upon seeing the officers, the vehicle did a U-turn and sped off before eventually pulling over. When the car was searched, the police found a large quantity of KFC, more than $70,000 in cash and empty ounce bags. Yo, okay, I was making a joke when I said there was probably mad money in delivering KFC in New Zealand, but you're telling me that these dudes were rolling around with 70 grand in cash to finance their little Uber Eats operation? I love the ounce bags too. They're literally like, all right, you get 1 drumstick, 3 pieces of corn, and half a spoon of mashed potatoes, $50. People are lining up outside the car like, all right, man, I'll do anything. Just get me some more gravy, please. $70,000 is way too much money to just be rolling around with if you're buying KFC, bro. Like, I mean, obviously they tried to run from the cops for a reason, but you should have probably done a bank run, maybe drop that off at the house. I don't think you need to be tipping the people giving you KFC in the drive-thru with 70 grand. They were probably flexing it, let's be honest. They were probably taking pictures with the 70 grand, like, you guys can't run the trap like us. Meanwhile, they're not telling anyone that they're dropping off KFC at people's houses, dude. Like, I love it, man. These are some entrepreneurs. Not the legal kind, you know, not the kind that the police are going to enjoy. But you want to talk about filling a hole in the free market. They went, look, KFC's closed. We can drive an hour that way, get some, come back and sell it for a 500% markup. Those profit margins are just too insane to ignore. And the rest of the gang was like, you're a genius, man. Wowee. And we don't have to pay Uber Eats. We can cut out the middleman. All that profit straight to us, baby. This is who I would want running my marketing department. The people that managed to make a $70,000 business out of delivering food. Police photos show at least 3 buckets of chicken, about 10 cups of coleslaw, a large package of fries, and 4 large bags containing other KFC items. The 2 men, ages 23 and 30, were traveling to Auckland from Hamilton, about 75 miles south of the city, police said. Bro, this is just the weirdest timeline, man. Colonel Sanders was looking way too happy to be getting his photo taken in a police photo. You know, he's like, yep, that's right. My chicken's so finger-licking good, people will get a felony to get it into town. Yep, that's me, Colonel Sanders. Dude, all right, I'm not trying to insult anyone who's a big fan of KFC, but I always thought KFC was the most mediocre fast food fried chicken. I thought it was just the most okay fried chicken. So the fact that people are willing to smuggle it in places in New Zealand just kind of confuses me. I know I'm not from there, but is KFC a big deal there? Why is everyone so obsessed with KFC or KBC? What did I just say? KFC. I don't know what I was trying to say there. That they're willing to pay people to sneak it into town. Is it really that popular in other places? Because I feel like I can think of at least 4 places that have better fried chicken than KFC off the top of my head. Church's Chicken, Cane's, Chick-fil-A, and you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to throw it out there. Literally anywhere. Chuck E. Cheese probably has better fried chicken than KFC, dude. It's just not worth going to jail over this level of fried chicken. The pair will appear in court for charges of breaching the New Zealand health order, police said, adding further charges is likely. Under the nation's blah blah blah, the duo's risky attempt could result in imprisonment of up to 6 months or a fine of 4,000 NZ dollars. Well, they had 100,000 NZ dollars, so they'll probably just pay that. Auckland will move to alert level 3 on Tuesday. Under this level, travel is only allowed for permitted movement like commuting to work or school. Yada 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 yada. Yeah, I mean, if the fine for smuggling food into town is $4,000 and you're apparently making, $100,000 doing it, I'm just doing some math here. That's $96,000 more dollars that it could make, I'm just saying, you might want to adjust that, New Zealand. I feel like that's the equivalent of there's a parking spot that pays you $400 a day to park there, and you get $8 a day in tickets for not moving. I'm just never gonna move my car. I'll just keep paying the fine. Clearly, these dudes are making absolute bans dropping off fried chicken in some New Zealand neighborhoods, so I highly doubt that's gonna slow them down. 6 months in jail would be stinky, though. That would be stinky. All for some KFC, definitely not worth it. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I'd really appreciate you taking a quick second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. And, of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on those notifications. If you're a member, then you're an absolute G. If you really want to help me out, you can check out the intro song. A link can be found down below in the description, along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast. And if you drink G Fuel, the best energy drink for gamers, use code SCRUBBY next time you get some for a bit of a discount. Helps me out, helps you out. Everyone's a winner. And last but not least, if you want to get some dope merch, a link can be found in the description as well. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. Hopefully, I'll see you guys all next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.